Guys, please subscribe if you've not subscribed. Thank you. So I'm leaving today from here, Kruger National Park, and we were in Mozambique the other day. Mozambique is just 2 hours drive from here, and then I'm going back to Secunda. Secunda is where I had checked in. I'm going to stay there for I think 2 or 3 more nights before I leave. I'll miss South Africa. I'll be back to South Africa, but this time not Secunda. I'll be back to Cape Town again for the second time, or maybe Pretoria. So this time I had planned I'll do more road trips. I'll go to the falls. I'm so happy that I managed to come to Kruger National Park. Although I got hurt and days went by, even now I feel like I'm getting flu very soon, even from my voice, but the things I have to do even if I'm sick. So I'm not sure if I'll manage to go to Grasskop. I had Grasskop in my checklist, and bucket list I mean, and some falls, Mac Falls. There was Shoe Horse, but I'm not sure if I'll go because of the way I'm feeling, and I don't know if I'll ever visit the places again because time, and I have so many countries to visit. So yeah, today I'm going back to Secunda, Mpumalanga, where I checked in. So I'm back to Secunda, Mpumalanga, from Kruger National Park. I had gone to Kruger National Park last week to spend a few days in the bushes. I really love the bushes. So I'm in the Merchant Hotel. This is the place where I checked in last week when I came to South Africa. And then I stayed for a few days, visited a few places, did shopping. And then now I went to Kruger National Park. And that was the highlight of my trip. I really enjoyed. We stayed, I was staying in the bushes. There were a few people also, there are houses there close by, and then bushes, and then it's like homestead, different homesteads. So there are people who live in the bushes, like their entire life. They live in the national park. Like the person whose house was close to mine, they stay in Kruger National Park. That is their home. And I thought about it. That's a very good lifestyle. I'd want to live in the bushes. The only problem is I'm scared of snakes and insects. I don't know, but I'd want to. So another thing, yesterday as we were moving around, you stay there, but you wake up in the morning, go with your car to see different animals. Or if you want, you can hire the other Land Rovers. So as I had the car I was using as a sunroof, so there was no need of having another expense. So I didn't lock my window. I said yesterday now, I said let me leave my window open for some fresh air, because I thought I needed that fresh air. So when I came back, I have heard of monkeys infesting a home, but I didn't think it could happen to me, and I didn't take it serious. I didn't have those thoughts. So when we came back, the monkeys had entered the house, and everything was all over. They ate the food, they threw things all over. It was so messy. So if you go somewhere and monkeys are around, make sure you lock your doors. So another thing, today in the morning, I had said I was going to ask someone to tell us more about South Africa, because they have stayed in South Africa for long. We did that. We had a chit chat, but now the problem is I don't know how I lost the footage. I don't have that video. I don't know if I deleted it by mistake or I didn't press record when we were talking. And the guys told me a lot of essential things. So I'll try to tell you those things, and I won't say everything, and I won't explain them like he did, but I'll try to tell you tomorrow in the morning, though it's late at night. I just arrived and I'm feeling a little under the weather. I think I'm getting flu. The other day I hurt my leg when I was trying to take content for you guys, and now it's flu. I feel like my throat is dry. I'm about to start having a running nose. I'm about to start coughing, but I've taken medication here and there, and I hope they'll work and I'll be okay tomorrow. Hey, so today I went shopping and these are some of the stuff that I got. I got a very good jacket, very warm. I think this will fit me even if I'm going to a country where when there is winter. Size small, it's a jungle green. How much did this cost? 449 rands. And then I bought a sweatpant. I'll wear this when traveling back, small size, and it costed 199 rands. And then a sweater, very warm. This place has been cold, so this one costed 299. I also bought some serum. This is cream, face scrub, cleansing foam, face mask, and lipstick, concealer, eye pencil, and foundation. I'm so happy that I managed to find one for my skin color. Yeah, this is all the shopping I did today. Good morning, guys. This is my last day in Secunda. I feel so good being here. I wish I could stay longer, but not anymore. I've been having flu and it doesn't feel right, so I'm leaving. But I had fun. I enjoyed. I didn't manage to go to Mac Falls or Grasscop, but Kruger National Park, that was the highlight of my trip. Yeah, guys, I have had my breakfast. I said, let me come and connect with nature one more time before I leave this place, because it's super peaceful and it's a good place to meditate and connect with nature. Let me show you the environment. That's my tripod. Oh my god, I'm going to really miss this place. There's water over there. I love water. I think there was a river which dried. My driver should be here to pick me up so that we can go to the airport in an hour or so. From Secunda to Joburg is like an hour and a half drive. So that's why I really want to be there in time so that I don't miss my flight. I have been having problems of missing flights. Not anymore. Not anymore. So yeah, until next time. Packing, preparing for a trip is therapy. The trip itself is a thing, but going back, preparing to go back, getting ready to go back, it's not. I'm having so many feels, but I have to go back. Secunda is a nice place. I highly recommend. And when you're in Secunda, try the Merchant Hotel. Such a nice place. The service is 100%, 10 over 10. Yep. So I came back from South Africa and I said, let me give myself a few days to get better so that I can do this. I got you guys. So guys, as I said earlier, I was supposed to go to Kenya and then to South Africa. I was supposed to have a layover in Kenya. It didn't happen. There was a strike in Nairobi, JKIA, because of the airport, which I won't talk about in depth. So I opted to use Ethiopian airline for the first time. I've always used Kenya Airways. So I realized, actually I used Airbus 350-900, very big plane. It was very spacious and I enjoyed my journey. So when you were landing, I was asleep the last part of the journey. This is now when you are landing in Ethiopia. I had a layover in Ethiopia before I proceeded to South Africa. There was noise. So I was waking up with noise. I didn't know what was happening. So when I woke up, I asked the cabin crew that was close to me, what is happening? And then she told me Ethiopia is celebrating Happy New Year. I didn't understand. Happy New Year, September. So when I asked, I realized Ethiopia has 13 months in a year. So unlike us and my country and almost the rest of the world who have, the countries have how many months? 12 months in a year, then they have 13. So that is why they are behind. Ethiopia is actually the oldest independent country. I also realized Ethiopia was not colonized. Thumbs up, you guys. Even when the Italians occupied their country in 1935, they still were not colonized. And I realized Ethiopia is one of the largest country. It has 1 or 6 million people after Nigeria. Nigeria is the most populated, and then Ethiopia, African country that is. So we arrived, it was on Wednesday. And for me, I'm very choosy with meals. I really try new meals. So most of the time, if I'm visiting places, is the obvious meals. Do you guys have mashed potatoes? And I struggle with finding ugali in every country. I realized, okay, so when I arrived in Ethiopia, I didn't want anything that has meat because meat is usually my problem. Regardless of me not trying those foods, I always carry eno for my stomach. So when I arrived there, it was on Wednesday, I realized they have some Orthodox Christianity which prohibits them from eating animal products on Wednesday and Friday. So I was offered Ethiopian cuisine, and trying it, it was 10 over 10, guys. So if you're a vegan, you can try that anytime you're in Ethiopia. It was very tasty, and I hope to go back to Ethiopia and try it. So I stayed in Ethiopia. I learned a few things. I also enjoyed their coffee. You know, Ethiopia was the first to produce coffee from what we learned in school. So I'm not a coffee person, but I said, let me try their coffee. It was nice. Almost made me start loving coffee because most people really love coffee and you scream coffee all the way. I have always thought that the birthplace of Rastafarian was in Jamaica. My God, I realized it is Ethiopia. And another important thing, if you're booking bus tickets in Ethiopia, please try and ask if it's in Ethiopian time or Western time, because you could miss your bus. Ethiopia has a different time. I don't know if I should call it time frame or time zone, because we start our day at midnight. Ethiopia starts its day at 1 o'clock, and sunrise is 1 o'clock, and sunset it is in 12 o'clock. So when you're in Ethiopia, you've booked your bus tickets, be very categorical and ask if it's in Ethiopian time so that you don't confuse and miss your bus. My God, how can I forget to talk about Ethiopian music? You guys saw me dancing, even if I don't know how to dance. I was trying to just move my body. So they have very cultural, good music. I enjoyed their heterophobic and monophobic music. I should plan a trip to Ethiopia soon. Yeah, I should. Ethiopia is very cultural, very welcoming. The people were nice, and I really loved it. I cannot wait to be there. And Ethiopia has Somali language. You know, in Kenya we have Somali language. I'm Kenyan. So apart from the most spoken language, which is Amharic, they also speak Somali and Oromo. And there are other many languages, but Amharic is the main language, but I was so proud to see there are some Somalis and Oromo in Ethiopia. South Africa, if you're a traveler, most especially if you travel oftenly, have a multi-universal adapter. It will save you so many times. Like in South Africa, the sockets are different. So that's something you really need to have if you travel, because not only South Africa, there are countries you'll go and the sockets are different. So better safe than sorry. And it's good when you plan well, because buying things impromptu in another country, not good, girl math. So I'll talk about Kruger National Park because I didn't manage to go to Grass Cup. I didn't manage to go to Mac Falls and Horseshoe. I hope I'll go someday, maybe yes, maybe no, you never know, maybe. But I'm in love with South Africa. Maybe when I'll do a road trip, I could try. Secunda was really a nice place. So guys, if you're going to Kruger National Park, they have an airstrip. So you can actually fly there. But I am a road tripper, not but. It's expensive, I think. So I went by road. There's a small fee, and like every other country, if you're a tourist, you pay more than the locals. So there's a small fee when going to see the animals. I managed to see the big 5 elephants, buffaloes, lions, rhinos. There are actually more than 12,000 elephants, more than 27,000 buffaloes. So Kruger National Park also has the 6 species big birds. So if you go there and you love nature, you love animals, you will really have a moment of your life. Another thing is we were infested with monkeys. So lock your doors, lock your windows, and stay safe, because monkeys, when they're like little kids, they're little human beings. You'll come and you'll have a hard time cleaning, and when you're on vacation, you're not supposed to be cleaning. It's time to enjoy. And one of my phobias is snakes. I really, So I had an issue, and I was asking what if they come, because we are in the wild. I was told there are plants that are planted and the snakes don't like the smell, so we were safe. The only thing you have to mind is closing your windows for the monkeys. So I realized there are even actors who go to Kruger to shoot and film, like the famous Idris Elba. I don't know if it's The Beast or which movie it has been shot there. So it's really a nice place to be and have adventure. And for Kenyans, South Africa is visa free. Just go and you'll get your visa on arrival. Another thing I realized with South Africa is the shops close early. So plan yourselves well. At 8, actually, was it 8 or 6? The shops really close early. So if you go late, you'll not find whatever you're looking for, and plan yourself well. I think it's for safety reasons. So they really want everyone safe. And as a tourist, or you are visiting a new country, you just try and get back home safe, because you don't know every country. So guys, thank you for being here. I really appreciate. I'll be back to South Africa, to Cape Town very soon. Let's go to Europe. Let's go to Bosnia. After Bosnia, we'll see where we go next. I really want to travel. I just hope God gives me the money. I have a goal. Thank you guys for being here.